guys. This season is gone. What do you want to see? But just not really wanting to end the season.
I'm trying to say that this game for the way the season went. The guys, they could have quit a long time ago. They continue to play hard and compete and play with effort, play with energy and execute the game plan. They never quit. Even out there with Joe this afternoon. They to defend the ACC championship. A lot of guys on that team were part of being out there in the middle of the floor in the championship last year. So I thought those guys stepped up and made plays. And I thought, we just didn't make plays. But I'm really pleased with our effort. I'm really pleased with how hard we played, the fortitude that we played with.
They always say it's tough to beat a team 3 times, but the fact that you're 2 wins this season, we're against Miami, did the guys have confidence going in, knowing we can beat them?
Yeah, I think we didn't talk about, hard to beat a team 3 times, but we did talk about we got confidence against that team, but we also approach it that this is a new season. Everybody feels we just happen to be playing Miami, who we played twice and we beat them, but I think that had a little bit to do with the confidence and the way we came out to start the game.
They came out with a couple different defenses against you guys. How much did that just keep you guys on your toes and keep you off balance there offensively?
Yeah, I thought they mixed it up. Young guards kept them off balance a little bit. I thought they kind of got mixed up a little bit too early on in the game with the switching defense. We were able to get some good looks out of it. Eddie was able to knock some shots down, but it did keep our young guards kind of on their toes and off balance a little bit.
Jarell had a great start for you guys. I mean, you guys knocked down a bunch of threes out of the gates. How much did that, help you guys just to, stay in it from the jump?
Yeah, I think that, when you have a guy like that knock some shots down, it helps him individually. It helps the team. And those guys can see the ball going in the hole. It helps everybody on the floor with their confidence. And I thought that was a major key to us getting off to the start that we got off to.
You spoke about this in the beginning, just the frustration of being in all your games and everything. But, how frustrating is it to see these guys work so hard every day and then know that your record doesn't reflect the effort that they put in?
Yeah, that's definitely frustrating. It's frustrating for those young men. I'm proud of the way they compete and the way they play, but I feel bad for them because their effort and the way they work, and not just on the floor and during the game, but in practice and in the film room and in the weight room. And they work so hard, and wanted to see it pay off for them. But hopefully we can take some time off and get healthy, and then get back to work and get better.
You mentioned your confidence that you'll be back next year. What makes you feel so good?
Well, I just think that with the way things are gone, the team has continued to play hard and to compete, and we got a good young group of guys, a core group. Wilson, with the team, and Thompson, the way he's come on, and Mello Van Zikeren is a sophomore. So hopefully, I'm optimistic. We'll meet his team and give them some time off and get their bodies healthy, and then I'm sure that we will sit down and talk and evaluate the program.
You have all those reasons. I mean, the good young players, the recruits coming in, the injuries you've dealt with. At the same time, just on a personal level, are you nervous going into this offseason?
Yeah, it's college basketball, and that's I'm the head coach at Virginia Tech, and when you get into this business, you have to you respect a lot of things can happen, and it's just something that's on the forefront now, so we'll see how things go.
But it's got to be stressful, right?
Yeah, I've been concentrating. I hadn't really been thinking about that really. I've been kind of concentrating on the team and how to try to get us prepared for the next game and try to move forward. How to find a way to get some of those guys back healthy and get some scoring and get over 60 points. I've been kind of thinking about that. That part has been stressful for me, but I haven't been thinking about the part about being able to talk about that much.
But now that the games are behind you, you will, I imagine, start to just going to be a couple sleepless nights or what do you
want? Add to the rest of the sleepless nights. Add to the rest of it. I don't get in line. I haven't slept much for a while. And the way this game ended tonight, I'm sure I won't sleep much at all either. I'm sure it'll hit me when we contact our time to talk.
Is it a relief almost that the season is over, so you can move on to what lays ahead? I mean, I'm sure you weren't playing out the clock down the stretch of the season, but just to kind of put the season behind you. Is that
I want to keep playing as long as we can. I love these guys. They work hard for me. They never quit on me. And not being able to come into to practice tomorrow and not have a watch film and not go back to the hotel and get ready for another game tomorrow. That's going to hit me. You want to know what's going to hit me? That's going to hit me. The fact that we got practice with these guys. I love these guys. And they giving me all they had all year long. They're giving me all they had. We don't have much left in the tank. We didn't have much left in the tank, which I think is evident by our shooting percentage in the second half. I think our fatigue had a lot to do with that because we had some open shots. But I would rather be out there coaching these guys.
I've often heard you say, I didn't have to coach effort. Was that the case with these guys, or did you have to, pull it out of them somehow?
No, it's since day one. In fact, there were times where I had to pull back. Yeah, we're in practice and we're diving on the floor and we're working hard. And I said, hey guys, we dive on the floor, we sprain one more ankle, man. We got an issue out here. But the effort has never been an issue. Effort has never been an issue. And we didn't play as smart as we needed to play at times, and we didn't make shots like we needed to make at times, and didn't make the plays we needed to make. But effort has never been anything. And I knew that, when talking with the guys today, I knew they would come out and play hard again today. That's just something that they're built on. I knew they would do that.
Not only does Joey miss the free throws, but he's got to give the foul, so he goes and sits on the bench. Did you say anything to him? Did you leave him alone at that point? What was that last 5 seconds?
Yeah, I left him alone. I didn't want to beat him off, and I know the coaches talked to him, told him to keep his head up, but he felt really bad. He's a competitor, and he's gotten better and better. He's done everything he can do the last few games to put us in position to win games, and we set the ready underneath out of bounds play. They executed the play coming out of the timeout perfect. We got the ball where we wanted to get it. Just didn't knock the free throw down. And, if I had him on the line again, I know he would do it. I'm thinking, when he's at the free throw line, I'm thinking Pitt. The Pitt game when he knocked the 2 free throws down, and that's what's going through my mind. But unfortunately, he didn't knock him down. He feels really bad, but he got to get his head up and get back to work and get better.
Jarell Eddie's career comes to an end, and he was a pretty touted recruit and very up and down and kind of down the last 2 years. How do you sum up what Jarell Eddie was for you?
Yeah, he's a great kid. First of all, he's a great kid, great student, 3-time all-academic ACC guy. He's a guy that was able to put the ball in the hole. Time that I've been, the head coach, he's been nothing but great for us. Leader trying to teach these young kids what it's like to go through the heavyweight round of ACC basketball. He just didn't have the shooting, knocking the shots down, and the scoring that we needed him to have for us to be successful. And then I know that he's a guy, so he wanted to be a bigger scorer for himself and for the team.
I know you probably don't have answers to this question. How do you fix this? What do you do?
Yeah, we got to get a little older. We got to get a little more mature. I think we got some good pieces. We just got to get a little older. And, you look at that team out there tonight. They have five seniors out there. 2 of those guys are 50-year guys. And down the stretch, those guys made the plays. Swoop made some big plays for them. And Adams and Brown. Those guys are veteran guys. And if we could stay together and get better and keep getting better, and you look at Benny Miller, what he's going to be like as a sophomore. You see Joey Van Zigeren and how far he's come from last year this time to this year. He can make that jump, and then Trevor Thompson can make that jump. And then we got an incoming class that's going to add depth and scoring. All those guys can help us in the scoring category. So I think we just got to stay together. We got to continue. Our player development is important. We still got to get better and make the jump that Eric Green made, and make the jump that Joey Van Zigler made. And I think we got guys that workers, and they'll make that jump.
Coach, after the game, the team was talking about getting back to Virginia Tech basketball. How do you define that right now?
Well, toughness, working hard. First, it's got to be, working hard. We got to take some time off and get healthy, and we got to get back in the gym and get grind. We got to work on our game. We got to get in the weight room. We got to get stronger. We got to get more physical because we're young. We're young. And when you got those three starters that starting in the ACC as freshmen, you're going up against fifth-year guys and graduate guys, and those bodies make a difference. And Virginia Tech basketball is, we want to play hard, we want to work hard, and we want to have fun. And I think we played hard, and I think we thought we worked hard, and we had fun in certain spots. But when losing is not fun to anybody. And that group of guys in there, they want to win. They want to win. So we just got to get back. We got to get back to work and keep playing hard, play with effort.
Thanks, Coach.